I'm back with another fitness and health tip. This time we're talking about posture. Who can remember the last time your mum said stand up tall? Hopefully it wasn't that long ago. But we've all had it, we're all aware of it, this thing called posture. Specifically today I want to talk about how you can optimize your posture by being seated correctly at your office. So many of you would spend long hours at a computer, I'm sure, or long hours sitting down driving. So let's go through a few very important things of how to set up your office and make sure you're giving yourself the best shot at having good posture. Let me just mention though, that if you don't have good posture, typically what we see as physios is patients coming into the practice reporting a lot of strain and pain in their neck. And you know, they may tell me that, oh look Brad, I've had a massage every day and I just can't understand why I keep getting tight. And normally guys, it's because of the way they're sitting at a computer coupled with getting stiff in the middle of the back. So let's have a look at it. First up guys, point number one, how to have perfect posture at your workplace. Make sure you got your chair seated at the right height. So your thighs need to be just a bit above 90 degrees. So the angle's slightly sloping down in the thighs. So notice my feet are flat. I'm not up on the toes and I'm not hooking my legs or feet, sorry, behind the chair. So feet flat, legs a little bit above 90 degrees. What this is going to do, it's really important for your lower back, is that by having your legs in this position, your lower back can stay up tall. So if you have your thighs too high like this, then your lower back gets rounded, and rounding your lower back is not nice and it will put pressure on your back and make you more likely to have a sore lower back. So that's the first thing, thighs at the right height guys. Second thing is make sure you've got adequate back support. So make sure you've got a good office chair. You don't need to spend thousands on a whiz-bang ergonomic design, but you do need to have some key principles. And that is ideally, you want a backrest that comes down fairly close to the bottom of the chair. Here we can see one of our office chairs here at the Back in Motion practices. It goes fairly well down. So this is a good ergonomic design. You may also like to place a lumbar roll on your chair. These are available from good physiotherapy or allied health practices, and they'll sit on your chair like so, and they are designed to fill in the small of your lower back, or the round part of your lower back. It's number two, make sure you got your back in the right position. Number three guys, is the computer screen height. If you use a laptop, we'll come to that in a moment, but here you can see me at my PC. So the computer screen, we don't want it too high. Sorry, we don't want it too low. We want it no more than 30 centimeters below an imaginary line that goes out straight from the eyes. So here my computer screen's approximately 15 centimeters below my eye height, which is ideal. The problem guys with a computer screen that's too low is that we look down. And what happens when we look down is we drop our head forwards into this head poke position, and that's going to put a lot of strain on these neck muscles. And remembering I mentioned that so many of us will feel like we need that massage all the time. This is one of the reasons we've got the computer screen too low, we're dropping our head and we're straining these muscles for however long we're sitting at our computer. So make sure you get your computer screen up a bit higher. Now, laptop users, there's many of you out there I'm sure, I'm one myself. If you've got a laptop, you can simply prop the bottom of the laptop up to bring your screen up a little bit. And I don't have one here to demonstrate, but imagine you got your laptop base here, just kick it up a little bit. It could be a book or a support that you can get from computer stores just to lift it so the screen's not too low. These things, very easy to implement, but will save you a lot of problems in terms of your neck and your lower back with you sitting at the computer. Another good principle guys is make sure you get up. How often have you gotten involved with a project and you sit there for hours on end and you look at your watch and realize that hours have passed? Be diligent to get up and have a little break, a little walk to the bubbler or out the door every hour at least. By doing that, you're stretching out your hips, you're stretching out your back, and it's going to help you feel a lot better come the end of the day. Good little stretch, guys, that you can do at the office is to stand from your computer, interlock your hands behind your back, and simply take the hands up to the ceiling and hold it. Remember, don't forget to breathe. Keep breathing, and you'll hold it for 30 seconds to a minute for this one. What we're doing here is we're stretching out the pec muscles at the front that get tight with the computer use. We're mobilizing the middle of the back that gets stiff, and we're also giving the neck a little bit of a stretch. And the second easy office exercise, no excuses not to get this one done, guys, is to make sure you move your neck. So here we are at the computer. We've come into a head poke position. It's not just because we're lazy, gravity's pulling our shoulders down and we're collapsing under the weight of gravity. So if your mother did tell you were lazy with your posture, you may be able to go back with a retort on this and say actually it's gravity that's doing it. But with our head, we're out here. The best way to correct this position is every hour do what I call the Mick Jaggers. Now Mick, if you're watching this, excuse the name use. I don't really know if it's your exercise, but we've probably seen Mick Jagger on stage and he comes out doing this. Think about that at your office. I want you to do these every hour. So I'm simply retracting my chin. So there's no head nodding, it's a simple retraction. And that mobilizes the joints in the neck and will make you feel a whole lot better at the end of the day, and may even save you needing to ask your partner to give you a massage at the end of the day. So I'm sure your partners will be happy with this one as well. They're called the Mick Jaggers. Give me a dozen every hour. Thanks, guys.